Hi everyone, welcome to this class. I'm Dami of 𝐓𝐻𝐂𝐇. In our last class, we were able to draft out the pattern for the basic skirts with both contour. So today we'll be learning the step by step on how to sew the piece together. So if this is what you are looking at to learn, please stick to the end of the tutorial. The two pictures are the ones I used the tutorial to make. So please give this video a thumbs up, like, and also share the video. For you are joining us for the first time, thank you for joining us. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to get notified anytime we have a new tutorial. For our returning subscribers, you guys are the best. Thank you for coming back. If you want to join my WhatsApp group, the link will be in the description box. So let's get started. I have cut it out on the fabric using the pattern we drafted out. So this is what the front body is looking like. I added 2 inches here for the side joining allowance, and also I've cut out the lining the same size but different length. Now this is the length of my skirt here. This is where the length of the skirt, but I added 4 inches to it. So is this 4 inches I will attach the lining to, so I don't want the lining showing at the hem. So once you have this, I did the same thing for the back also. So once you have this, now to stitch your lining to the fabric, you are going to turn your fabric to the right side like this, then you place the lining to here. So this is the upper part of the lining. You see that they are not equal. The lining is shorter than the fabric, so you bring it to the hem like this, you stitch it on the hem. So whatever allowance here, so this is where my skirt length, I notched it. So whatever, once you are done stitching this one, whatever allowance you added to it, you will pull it up so that the lining also will meet the top of the fabric like this. So you stitch this down part first, then you put the fabric up for the lining to be equal with the top of the skirt, then you stitch it on the sides. So I'll do the same thing for the back piece. This is what it looks like after turning with the lining. So this is the back piece now. So I've turned each of the piece with the lining like this, and this is the front piece here like this. So once we have this now, the next thing we'll be doing is to take in our darts for the back. You know, I said that there's not going to be any darts on the front, we only have darts on the back piece. So to take the darts, this is the method I use to know where my dart line is going to be. So now here is the zip allowance here, so I've notched it to know where the center back is going to be. So I have this here like this. So okay, let's turn it to the wrong side. So I have this part notched here like this. So on this part, which is the side, I have 1.5 inch allowance remaining. So I'll mark this here like this. Whatever I have here now is going to be in excess. The waist is 7 inches and this is 8 inches. The waist, I'm going to take in 1 inch as the dart. So to know where the dart is going to be, these 2 lines I marked out now, I'm going to fold it in and make sure these lines are lined together like this. Like I place the lines together like this. Then I'll arrange the fabric like so. So once I have this now, I'm going to mark it. The length of my dart for skirt, I use 4.5 for length of the dart for skirts. So you know, I said we are taking in 1 inch as our dart. So after folding in, that means it's 0.5 on both sides. So I will mark out my 0.5 like this. So the dart is going to go this way. So I'm going to take the darts here. I will do the same thing for the other side. So once I'm done taking it in the darts, you cannot place the back together, right side facing the right side facing the right side. So you just leave your zipper allowance. Don't forget, it's still going to be having collar band. So you just add zip where you're going to be fixing your zip, maybe like 8 inches. You mark it out like this, then you join the center back by 1 inch. How high you want your slit to be, so 7 inches is okay for me. So here, so I'll be marking 1 inch from this place up to this place. So I will join it together. So I will take the darts and join the center back
together.
So the back here, I've taken in the darts. This is the right side and this is the wrong side, and I've joined it on the center back here. So the next thing we're doing is we are going to be joining the front and the back together. For the front, I just did a little flap design for the front here. So this is the design I'm making for the skirt. So I did this off camera. So to join the skirts together now, you're just going to place the right side of the front to the right side of the back together. Then you are going to make sure it's equal on the sides like this. Make sure they are equal. Then we're going to be marking out the allowance. So for the side now, I have 1.5 inches allowance remaining. So I'm going to be marking from the waist down to the hem of the skirt. So we have this here now. We do the same thing for the other side. So I'll just stitch it and also stitch this other side together. Alright, so I've joined it on the side, and this is what the skirt is looking like. This is the back piece here, looking beautiful already like this. So you notice that this back here, it looks like there is a bulge. So this excess that is here on the hip area is what is going to be accommodating the butt. So when you wear it, it's going to give shape to the butt. So now that we have done this, now the next thing to do is to fix band on our skirt. While I was drafting, you know, I said we're going to be using a band of 2 inches. So I've gone ahead to cut the band on the fabric now. So this band is 5 inches wide. So this is 5 inches wide. Now we're going to be folding it into 2. If you like, you can go ahead to just interface it, but I'm just going to use mine like this. So you can put interfacing to make it strong, more firm. So we have this now, and we are working towards the band of 2 inches. So this half is what we are going to be using to join it to the skirt. So to do that now, I like to start from the back. So I'll hook one edge of the band like this, right side of the band facing the wrong side of the skirt. So we'll make it like this. You can go ahead and just pin it down all through. So once you are done, whatever excess you have here, you just cut it off. So let's assume now that you have stitched it now. You turn it back to the right side. So you've stitched the band on the right side like this with using 0.5 inch. So you now flip this one. You know, you iron it and fold it into 2 so as to help you. So you just make it like this. Then this other part now, you fold in 1/2 inch. So when you are folding in the 1/2 inch, you make sure that it covers the previous stitch that you've made to join it to the back, to the wrong side. So you make sure that this front stitch you are going to be making is going to be covering the previous stitch. So but to guide you now, measure it, and it has to give you 2 inches for your band. So by the time you are done sewing, you're going to give you the 2 inches that we are working towards. So you just fold it in and you stitch it all around. So now I've fixed the band. This is the right side of the band here. You notice that the previous stitch is not showing, so I only stitch it on the edge like this. And after fixing it, I have 2 inches as the height of my band. And also this is the rough side of the band. So we've covered all the rough edges in the skirt. So now that we are done with this, now the last thing to do for the skirt is to fix the zip. So this is my zip allowance. I'm going to be fixing the zip up to this way. So this one, you can use any type of zip of your choice. You can use an invisible zip, or you use the regular zip, whatever you wish to use. So I will go ahead to fix the zip now. All right, so this is my zip, my skirt now. I have fixed the zip at the back here. You see everything is looking neat. So the last thing to do is just to give the skirts a very good press, and that will be the end of today's tutorial. So thank you for joining us in our tutorial today. If you are yet to subscribe, please click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to get notified anytime we have a new tutorial. If you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section and I'm going to attend to the questions. See you in the next class.